Should I?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition Chronicle, Baltimore by Night.
Hi.
Yes, as you can see, we once again have the new player with us, Jeanette. Yep. So,
Not me.
We have Aya back too.
yes, Aya is returned from the faraway land of wherever's. Margaritaville.
Faraway land of Washington, D.C.
I mean,
Just very close to Baltimore, so.
far enough away that it changed some things around here.
Anyway, I don't think we have any other pregame announcements. So let's just kick into our quicken recap. Katrina.
Hi, that me. So the last episode, Sean woke up at 5 hunger and did not frenzy, surprisingly. Liz did held court and met Sophia Miller, played by Jeanette, who mentioned that she is here at the request of her sire. And was embraced 2 years ago, but that he had her leave the city not long after that. Mari tried to get Sean to talk about his feelings, and that was like pulling fangs. Though he did eventually admit that his sire is on the way to town, and also that he has ulterior motives for being here in Baltimore, and his sire is a bitch and really scary and wants power and influence and isn't nice about how she goes about getting it. And the power that she's interested in is pretty similar to the kind of power that Liz just received, so I'm sure that's fine. Let's see. Mari, Jilon, and Edward woke up the Caitiff, and one of them gave the contact information for the person that lured him out to kidnap him. And then Liz returned after court and recapped everybody on what happened at the meeting, including that there is apparently a cop, Bill Doyle, that wants to talk to us for some reason as coterie. And apparently Robin has been planning some shit. Apparently a couple of neighborhoods have been going a little dry of kindred activity that's making some people suspicious. One of the Caitiff mentioned that there is a rumor of a shipment of explosives coming into town, and mentioned that Alan, the Nosferatu King of the Bums, might know more. So we have to deal with him. Also, Liz has a head in a bag in her car that she needs to get rid of.
You were getting head without me? God damn.
And we left off hearing a strange noise from the clown room. And we all went in to investigate, to see this clown reaching for us and saying in Italian to Mari, "Mari, revenge will be mine soon." And then Sean punched the clown's head off and the ghost left. And based on the fact that it wants revenge and it was speaking in Italian and it specifically called out Mari's name, Liz is thinking, hey, this could be those 2 asshole Italians that we killed rather recently, Lucio and Volter. So I'm sure that's fine.
Could be any Italian.
It could be.
There's a lot of them.
And then we left off with
Italians, so.
we left off with a random woman that none of us, well, most of us had never seen before, getting out of a car and walking up to Jack's garage. And that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did you do the last time, Jeanette? Like the
Who, me? I showed up. I went to court. I told Liz, "Hi, I'm here. Thanks for the welcome." And I was dealing with some charity things that I am in charge of, like a soup kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
My sire had me come back to town.
You'll have to watch the episode, Aya.
Or just wait for little hints to drop tonight.
Yeah. Well, see, that would be out of character. I wasn't there. I was like,
Just
doing
make wild
other
assumptions whenever anything is said.
All right.
I've never had any assumptions about anything.
And with that, then, let us begin. Just punched my chair. So, let's see where to begin. Oh yeah. Since you were not here, roll your rouse check for when you had roused everybody.
Okay, I'm hungrier.
Yeah. So, what Cozy has been doing is working. You basically woke up to a phone text, basically saying, "Hey, you need in the office. Your job that pays bills." So they've been having you do paperwork for a while. And
It's not been a while, Kevin. I've been doing it off like it's boring shit. Like
so that's what you did. Nothing fancy this time. Just good old, you need to do some paperwork.
Okay.
That way we can get to the point where you're done your paperwork and are good for returning home to the group.
Okay, can I do something else instead? After that?
Well, you're done your paperwork and so what are you going to do? It's been a couple hours. I think we left off at what, 1 a.m. or something like that?
Okay.
Yeah, or midnight, something like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys tell me where you guys were up to?
Oh, reminder about the group text you sent.
Oh yeah. Liz sent a text a couple of hours ago to the group chat that I will copy paste and I will read to you. And then mentioned that she was heading back to the community center and we could all meet up and recap on what has been going on because we need to meet. Yeah, so you get a group text from Liz reading, if you see a woman named Sophia around, she is a family friend, but also I don't know how much I trust her just yet. Be polite and help her as best you can, but learn whatever you can from her and don't give away too much information about yourselves or me.
I reply with, I would never do that. What are you talking about?
Just saying.
I am Zip Lips. And in that case, I'm gonna go to Sean's shop.
All right.
And is Sean there?
You see
No,
person,
we're all at the community center.
Yeah, person walks up.
Okay.
Hey, that looks at your scooter. We normally handle cars here. This is a garage. I guess we could look at your scooter.
Which car does Sean like the best?
None of the ones we're allowed to touch.
Is it here?
Oh no, he doesn't allow us to touch it.
It's somewhere else.
Yeah, he doesn't tell us where his secret car is.
He has a secret car.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a car that he likes second best?
Who are you? How do you know Sean?
He's my friend. Work friend.
And I see that you just hear a voice.
And
how do you know him from work? As a woman approaches you. She's
Mom. Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I'm scared.
Come pick me up. I'm scared.
I don't want to deal with her. No.
She's got like a
When here?
A bit of a.
I was gonna deal with the Stooges. I have things to deal with the Stooges.
As she approaches, she's wearing a jeans, nice t-shirt of a just random band, leather jacket. She's got like a 1920s flapper, is they called, kind of hairstyle.
I mean, depends on what you're talking about.
That short one that they,
Yeah. Flapper is more of an outfit kind of thing. It's like a scene fashion look, but 1920s hair.
Yeah. Just like, so, how do you know Sean from work?
I introduced him to the guy who he was fixing a couple of cars for. Yeah. My girlfriend, she gets her cars fixed here, and I was like, hey, I know a guy who can fix some cars, and yeah, you know, that kind of thing.
So have you seen my boy tonight?
No, I was he asked me to come here for some questions. But it was just through text. Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm you can call me Millie. I'm a very old friend of Sean's. You can say I'm kind of like a mother figure to him. The mom he's never had. Don't let my wonderful good looks confuse you. I am a little bit older than I appear.
Right. Okay. Well, clearly he's not here, and I'm just gonna.
You're supposed to meet me here shortly. I guess you could sit and talk with me while I wait for his return.
No, I got girlfriend. As I was saying before, I gotta go meet up with her. Sorry.
Well, if you see my boy, just let him know that I'm waiting at his shop here with his employees. As you just look, one of the students just like,
yes. Yeah. I'll let him know. Yeah. I'm gonna go now.
okay, nice scooter.
Scoots away. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go.
So I just got this image of you jumping on a Vespa. Ciao.
Yeah, literally just fast as she fucking can.
So where does Cozy go?
She's gonna go to the community center. Words.
All right. So meanwhile, at the community center basement, you have a decapitated clown on the ground.
Take that, bitch.
If it doesn't move, Jilon's gonna put it in the closet and close the closet.
Okay, so when we dispose of the other thing in my car, I vote we get rid of the fucking clown too.
But we disinfect this entire room.
Oh, we're gonna do that after. We should maybe call our PI friend. Maybe he can help with an exorcism now that we know who it might be.
Who are we exercising? The clown?
No, the fucking ghost.
But then isn't there a thing? I don't know. I don't know.
The Fetter thing that what's his name was talking about?
No, I mean, like, don't we have to, like, I don't know, we call the Ghostbusters or something and get them in like a
Yeah, we call the fucking Hakata.
Aren't you the one who knows about these things?
The Hakata are the Ghostbusters.
And I say around this time is when Cozy just walks up in mid conversation as they're standing over
Walks
a
in.
decapitated
The Hakata
clown.
are the Ghostbusters.
What the fuck is going on? I leave you for 2 minutes. I got some paperwork to do, and suddenly there's a fucking decapitated clown in the living room.
And a ton of Amazon packages.
Don't worry about that.
So we found out who might be haunting us. Remember the guy that tried to turn your leg into a Slim Jim?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I could not. I am sure that I would have forgotten it. Yeah, real quick, super fast.
Yeah, it's probably either him or his shithead cousin back from the dead.
You don't know for sure. It could be another Italian
It
person.
could be some other Italian person that has it out for Mari, but
I'm
considering
getting real fucking sick of these.
there are
bullshit
two
ghosts.
of them that we know that were necromancers, I'm gonna go with probably the necromancers. I mean, do you know any other Italian necromancers that had it out for you, Mari?
No, not particularly. I do know a bunch of Italians that probably have it out for my dad. But
yeah, how many have it out for you? Most of them don't have a personal vendetta against you, right?
Right.
This one felt very personal from what you said.
It did a little bit.
Considering he called you by fucking name. Okay, recap. Cozy. A ghost possessed the clown. It reached out to Mari and said in Italian, "Mari, revenge will be mine." And then Sean punched its head off. And the ghost came out and then left.
Get rid of this clown, please.
I would love to burn it in a bonfire.
Do we have? Is there
have easy
one of
access
those
to one?
furnace things that buildings have?
No, but
Incinerator.
I assume that if Sean can get rid of dead bodies, he can get rid of clowns.
Yeah, I can get rid of that.
Yeah, how many clowns
Yeah.
have you had to disappear, Sean?
I'm not at liberty to say. That is, no.
Okay.
Client
Alright.
information not allowed to share.
All right. Anybody opposed to me calling the PI and asking for an exorcism?
Can he do that? I thought he was just going to find the ghost and we found it.
I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
mean, he knows
Does
ghost
the-
stuff.
Does the PI know how to do exorcisms? Is that part of his job?
That's what I'm gonna fucking ask him. I don't know what he can do. All I know is that he was able to find ghosts.
He said he was, but he never did it.
Still,
More
you're-
sense to
he
ask,
said he
like,
was-
Mari's wizard friends if they know how to exorcise ghosts.
Does nobody listen to what I'm saying when I say that the Hakata are necromancers?
Heard you.
I heard
but
you
we
say
wish
that.
you'd speak English.
Or,
I really
like,
don't listen
They
That's
and
not a
deal with the
suggestion,
dead.
though. Saying that that's what they do isn't. Are you suggesting we call one we know? What about that woman that
Yes,
threw
the
the truck
PI,
at us?
the guy who's literally on our payroll right
Is he a
now.
Hakata? Is he one of them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Edward comes up with one of those shake weights. I can check into it too.
Do you
We
know
already
how to
asked you and you said
exorcise
you
a
couldn't do it.
ghost?
I mean, talk to like, yeah, I know. But I just wanted to be part of the conversation.
If it helps, it's the conversation is your fault. That's not
Okay,
going to do
stop.
anything for you.
I'm just gonna take the shit quite away from him.
Well, well,
Can you summon the ghost now that you know who it is and then destroy it?
No, don't summon it.
Well, if we know where it is, then we don't have to worry about it.
Last time he summoned it, it possessed him and kicked Pavel's ass.
Yeah, well, he's ready for it this time. We can call Pavel.
We're not.
I did see something on TV about a group of mortal ghost hunters.
We're not calling mortal ghost hunters. That's bullshit. It's all fake.
Yeah, you think Ryan Bergara is gonna help?
Assume
you with this?
anything that you see on the TV,
what, like Zach Baggins?
Edward, is just fake. It's not real. It's like a
They're so
play.
many seasons ahead of that, anyways.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what they want you to think.
I'm gonna go sit down and call Ray Stone, was it?
Frost, I think.
Nope, that's Raymond Frost.
Okay,
That's a Ventrue.
that's
Give
right.
me
He's that
credit.
guy with the boats.
Correct.
Yeah. And Ray Stone just goes like, Ray Stone, and I knew she was going to call me.
Hey, So you remember the individual that you've been tracking for us? I think they may have just made an appearance at our community center.
I thought you took care of Chris Church.
The other one, the second one.
Robin Menard has shown up?
No, the fucking...
I know you have a lot of people you're trying to find.
There's only 2 that we've hired you for.
I know I was trying to get you to hire me for more jobs. By saying that I could find other people.
No, I found the fucking ghost walked into our living room.
I'm still gonna have to charge you for.
I'm
my
fine
services.
with that. Can you help me get rid of it? Do you know how to exercise the damn thing?
I
We do have a shake weight.
Oh, those
It's not
are
real
very
exercise.
That's not helpful.
So exercising isn't really as much. I can compel it to potentially do stuff for me, but if it's depending on the power and stuff, it might resist. So it's one of those things. All depends on many factors. I might know a few people that might be a bit more exercise friendly.
That would be great. I would love to get rid of this thing because I feel like it wishes us harm. In fact, it told us that.
So you okay? That's I gotcha.
So if you could look into doing whatever you can to helping us get rid of this thing and just making sure that it at least doesn't come anywhere near our domiciles, at least, that would be great.
So what do you do?
Thank you.
How'd it go, Liz?
Well, he can't he himself doesn't know how to exercise it, but he might know somebody that can. Apparently he can compel it, but if it's strong enough, that might not work. I guess it's sort of like ghost dominate.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you just force a ghost or spirit to do your bidding, but if it's strong enough will, it can resist.
Yeah.
Spirits come in all shapes, sizes, and powers, just like us.
Cool,
Seems strong
cool.
already,
Yeah,
so I don't know
sure
if that's gonna work.
does. That's why I asked him to look into other options, because I would like this thing gone.
Could we set up a trap and Mari could lure it to like one of those circles?
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like a Circle K?
I've heard of like wards that can keep certain creatures out or in. Is that a thing you know how to do, Mari?
Salt?
It is a thing that I could know how to do, but I unfortunately do not know how to do it at the moment. Other people in the Tremere might.
Aren't you on a wizard council?
Yeah. Call the wizard council.
Well, look, I can't do anything, so I'm not going to suggest anything.
Let's see what give Mr. Stone a couple of hours, see what he comes up with. I don't think it's going to make an appearance right away. Honestly, I feel like if it could have hurt us just then, it probably would have.
It's had time to do all sorts of things, and it hasn't yet.
Yeah, so I don't think we have to worry about another appearance of it tonight. Though I have a head in my car that I need to dispose of.
What?
Go on.
Which head?
Yeah, so apparently, Ebenezer had this deal with the La Sombra. The La Sombra are another clan that were formerly pretty much entirely Sabbat. And then when the Sabbat started going to the Middle East and they were like, hey, fuck this noise. This is horrible. We're all dying. They decided to join up with the Camarilla. But the Camarilla are like, yeah, we don't trust you worth a damn. So the deal that Ebenezer did was that for every La Sombra that enters the city, he would trade they could enter the city if they brought with them the severed head of a Sabbat elder. So I have the severed head of a Sabbat elder in a designer bowling bag in my car.
I know where you can get that cleaned.
That would be fantastic.
The bag, not the head.
Obviously, I don't give two shits about the head. I would love the head just to be destroyed, but I can't just throw it in the fucking garbage disposal.
Do you go bowling often?
Could you put it on the
No,
roof and
it
then when
was
the
given
sun
to me
comes
by
out?
another. It was given to me by a La Sombra.
Oh, do they go bowling often?
Apparently it was a hobby of hers for a couple of decades. I don't know.
One of those neon bowling nights?
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then this other guy wanted to meet with us as a coterie. So I mean, we're all here now. I could see if he's free tonight or
Regarding?
he didn't say. Just it's the
Oh.
cop that we talked to a while ago when oh Lord, what was this about?
We're hunting down
When
gangrels or something.
No, when
We
we
were helping
first
gangrels
found
hunt down.
No, when we found Aisha and we found the creepy blonde guy that saw through Cozy's disguise, saw through Cozy's obfuscate, we contacted him to make sure that the SI weren't involved any further in the city. He's a cop. I don't know what it's about. It could be Prince business. I'm guessing it's not because he specifically said with our coterie.
I
don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess call him. Unless
Okay.
we
Look, is
have
this
other
new
people to call.
friend of yours, and what does she want with me?
Oh.
Wait, what?
You sent me a message.
Yeah.
I have a new family friend.
Oh, did you run into her?
No, but I'm asking
Oh.
you. What the
Oh,
fuck?
okay. Oh, all right. So she's John Thomas's childer.
There's another John Thomas?
No, it's the fucking one. I throw another pillow at Sean. Yeah, so apparently,
why do I have to be nice to her?
Because all Ventrue have this thing where we help each other out. It's a thing to promote clan unity and make sure that we are the strongest clan in town. And considering there are a total of now 5 Ventrue in the entirety of Baltimore City, including myself and her, I could use the support considering it's pretty obvious that Robin is probably going to try and make a play against me now that Ebenezer is not in the city at the moment. You look confused.
Where did everybody go?
Oh shit, you weren't here for that. Okay, wait.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
I go to work
all right.
for 1 fucking night.
You were there for that. So, when we were at the Ventrue meeting, Ebenezer did his creepy magic stuff on Chris Church. He mentioned he and Ebenezer are going to DC to try and reclaim the city because the Emperor is dead. Which, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys. Apparently, the Emperor of DC, Marcus Vattel, was straight up killed by the SI. Like, they raided his haven during the daylight. Claiming it was a terrorist hideout.
Sure.
Anyway, so because the head of DC is no longer around, the Ventrue want to claim the city for themselves, so they sent the 2 eldest Ventrue in the area to go help, and that leaves Baltimore a little bit undefended, aside from little old me and the rest of the group of our chuckle ass dumbasses. So any help we can get right now would be great.
Cool.
I don't trust this lady, but I know that as a Ventrue, she is unlikely to stab me in the back for no reason, and definitely not without a lot of planning. She's been here for 15 minutes. She hasn't had time to plan it yet. In a year, it'll probably happen. But
I already don't like her.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like, she was genuinely quite charming when I met her. Like, a little too much so. Like, came on a little hard, but like, she was introducing herself to the prince at court, so like, I get it. Either way, I'm gonna talk to her. As far as I know, you guys won't have to interact with her anytime soon. But let me call this cop, see what he wants. Hopefully it's nothing important. Maybe he's just saying I have no idea.
I don't see how that could be possible.
Cool.
I don't know, man. What? I said man, and the dog looked at me like I was calling him. So I'm gonna call Bill Doyle, Kevin.
And after a couple rings, answers by Officer Doyle.
This is Elizabeth Caldwell. I heard you wanted to meet with me and my business associates.
Yeah, it's a little important. When do you have time tonight? Tomorrow?
We have time tonight. Do you think you could come by the community center?
Give me the address and I can be there in about 20.
Fabulous. I will do that. Click.
Okay,
So,
what do we need to clean up before he gets here?
I
Or
want
hide?
to burn the clown.
Yeah, let's
well,
get rid
the
of the
clown is in a
clown.
closet.
That doesn't help the situation.
No, but it's
temporary.
done for now. We have 20 minutes.
Mhm.
I guess
you-
maybe
Yeah,
clean up the
bonfire faster
juice
than
that
that.
fucking Pavel had been spitting on the carpet.
Aw, that's gonna leave a stain.
He's a goddamn barbarian. I don't know what is wrong with him.
He was raised
You know
wrong.
what's wrong with him. We all know.
Many things are wrong with him.
Absolutely.
Well, while you guys figure that out, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick from the fridge.
Speaking of that, we should pause it because Terry, I think, might has to go out the dog. So I'm going to pause the recording.
Remember, pause, don't stop.
So, we were talking about, oh yeah, Bill Doyle was going to come in a few.
Yeah, we were talking
then-
about cleaning.
Yeah.
We'll just keep the clown room shut and not let him in there.
Yeah, start
He shouldn't be
gathering
wandering
up
around
the-
anyways. We should just meet him like in the nicest, cleanest,
Yeah.
frontest room.
Well, he may want to see the clown room because that's where the haunting just happened.
The cop doesn't know about that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now, what am I talking about?
What the fuck? Like,
And the
yeah,
detective.
I got
the guy that wanted
confused.
to talk to
Okay.
us about something really important. Let's show him the creepy clown room just for funsies, you know?
Yeah, let's put him in there and shut the door.
No.
Really to like make him fear for the love of God, even though he's a vampire and what is God to vampires?
I mean, the clown makes me question it.
If this guy's antagonistic, we know what to do.
Throw him into the clown room.
Yeah.
All right. What else about Cozy? What have you been up to tonight? You mentioned paperwork. Did you just have work to do?
Yeah. You know, regular, boring ass bullshit.
Okay.
That's it.
And you guys didn't learn anything new other than what the K Chief told you?
Right.
Okay.
There's only so much I can do.
That's fine.
So, as you're talking, Sean, you get a text. It's just one word. Waiting.
Fucking drops the blood bag and fucking runs.
Beating.
What the fuck just happened? I'm running after.
I'll
Sean,
run
what
after
the fuck?
Epic chase as y'all get on the elevator.
What's going on? Business came up.
Like business we need to be worried about?
No!
Yeah, when your voice goes up like 5 octaves, it makes me worry.
And don't worry about it. Nothing.
This doesn't make it better, dipshit.
Don't you feel calmer, more relaxed, like a radio DJ?
No, you're making me pissed off.
Oh, okay.
It's
What
fine.
the fuck is going on? Why are you panicked?
It's business, personal life, afterlife. Fuck. Oh God.
You're not alone.
Who said that? I'm in this elevator all by myself. Look, it's open now. I'm leaving. Goodbye. No one else is in here.
Liz, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna follow Sean in my
Sit down next to Cozy.
So I didn't only go do paperwork.
What? I never could have guessed. I absolutely believe that you were doing paperwork for 6 hours straight.
I was. To be fair, I was. Just the last half an hour, I happened to drop by to Sean's place to do some things, and I happened to run into somebody that might be his vampire mommy or whatever.
It's Vami.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she seems like that might be the person that he's looking into. I just wanted to know a little bit more about Sean because he never talks about himself, and I'm really fucking tired of not knowing anything. So I was gonna go touch his car to find out more about him, and then I ran into his mom. And by mom, I mean mommy. You know what I'm saying?
His sire.
Yes, but also. Probably.
Big mom energy? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That is a MILF if I've ever seen one.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we all have complicated relationships with our sire. I wish he was here for the meeting with what's his name, but
I don't even have a relationship with him anymore.
I mean, you kind of have him in your head. It kind of counts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem for later. We have a meeting in 10 minutes. I'll deal with that later.
See, this the Sean thing seems a lot more interesting than talking to a boring ass cop.
I mean, yeah, but I already lost 1/5 of the coterie, so you're not going nowhere.
All right.
Edward just sits next to both of you.
Oh my god.
He bought a second one, smart man.
No, he just took it from Sean when Sean needed it.
Those things could be weapons, though.
Yeah.
Because they're weights.
All right, so we have Sean running with Mari. Are you like running with
the car.
him to the car, or are you like?
I'm running to the car and just fucking bolt.
I'm gonna follow him in my Prius. It's a Porsche. It's a
Yeah,
Porsche.
I was gonna say it.
Prius, I was like, that sounds way too common.
Electric
for
Porsche?
you.
Porsche.
Or Mari has an extra car.
That's way too fuel efficient for Mari.
Yeah, it's a Porsche. I forgot.
I thought you were
Hello.
gonna chase his car and T1000 him.
He doesn't
No.
have celerity.
Thank you.
Uh,
We're just giving tea. Sorry.
Can you imagine how pants shittingly terrifying it would be though to just imagine Mari running at like 60 miles an hour down the road behind you with like the fucking acid blood and like caustic spit and shit. Terrifying.
Yeah. Speaking of caustic spit and terrifying, we will switch to Sophia.
Hi.
Okay.
Well, everyone is moving. So you had just talked to the bunch of people at the community center not community center, soup kitchen to establish stuff. So what's Sophia doing for afterwards?
It's a good question. Kind of. I don't know. I'm new back. I should say that at the beginning of the night, I would have done Blush of Life just to have it for the night. So I'm gonna roll to see if that made me more hungry. I got a 7, so that doesn't make me more hungry, right?
Correct.
Okay. I don't know. I guess maybe I would text. Maybe I would text Andrew, my assistant, and see if if we have nothing else to do this evening, see what he knows about, like, let's pick a spot and go hang out, get some nightlife going on here.
It's like, well, so Andrew's the one who's been in the city for a bit, correct?
Yeah, he's the one that he stayed here. He's been around kind of handling things while I was away.
He's like, come meet you at the soup kitchen. He's like, well, there is a interesting it is 1:00, so there's not a ton, but there are 3 clubs that are open very late. There's O'Donovan's, a Pep Me Up, and Kinetics. Kinetics is like high scale place. Kinetics.
How high scale?
They charge like $70 for like a a martini kind of thing. That they can be kind of pricey.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I hear people are saying that they should go down. They had a really cool Disney night the other night.
Oh, I think you mentioned them. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little bit more high end. A Pep Me Up and O'Donovan's are more regular kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, Pep Me Up has a nice little Egyptian theme going on, which I think they kind of stole a little bit from O'Donovan's, but
I wonder how O'Donovan liked that.
Well, he hasn't burned the place down
yet. I'm curious. Let's check out the Kinetics, you said it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check that out.
All right. Taking your car or mine?
Mine, of course.
Okay.
I'll pick you up. And I'm still in I think my Lexus is outside. Oh, I had to park up the road. That's right. I don't have my parking spot yet.
Yeah, those go fast.
They do. All right. I will make my way to my Lexus. And I actually think Andrew was in the building. So if he meets me at the door, I'll walk to the Lexus with him and then drive over to Kinetics.
Drive down. It's a nicer thing. Did you guys decide what the exterior kind of looked like at all? Katrina, Luke?
I know that it's at the harbor. I think it's on one of the piers. I want to say wasn't it like an old warehouse that we bought and remodeled?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. So it was obviously like an old industrial place that's been heavily renovated and spiffied up. And all over the place on the outside as well as the inside are moving kinetic sculptures and stuff that go in the wind.
I like that house in Twister, but nice.
I like that house.
Yeah.
Do they have valet parking?
Well, there's no on-street parking, so yeah, someone finds parking.
Yeah. There's
All right.
valet parking, and then there's also parking garages nearby.
I do valet.
Where's just like,
And
gotcha.
hand off my keys. And head inside.
Yeah, and tonight they're doing
Don't make it stupid, please.
well, now that you
Jilon would not let stupid get past the event list.
I guess it's gonna be
He
kind of
did,
like
he did. He has.
early to mid 90s like goth industrial style music going on.
Real banging
Yeah.
classic sound.
So happy about this.
Yeah.
Thank God it's normal.
Now we got
Oh.
the industrial gothic door
It's not
remix.
it's not experimental light, fortunately.
And music's blaring and stuff going. Lots of humans around. So what you doing at this nice little industry?
I think, taking the mood in for a, beat or two, and then I'm looking for the dance floor, and I'm dragging Andrew, whether he wants to or not, and gonna just sort of, get the lay of the land here and have a little fun.
All right.
See if I meet anybody interesting.
Yeah, let's see. So anyone interesting? I say just dancing, and no one like really stands out on this, but you do know that there is a whole VIP section, like for when you want the extra special treatments. So there's that. For the most part, the clientele does seem to be a bit more. They seem less Baltimore, like heart of Baltimore, more like the fancy areas of Baltimore, or like the county coming in for a nice little party.
Interesting. Bringing the out of town crowd. I like it.
Yeah.
And I just kind of take in, I'm sort of paying attention to like what the staff's like, just sort of clocking faces. So if I come back, if anybody's familiar, also I'll sort of try to stop a waiter or waitress that's going by at some point and inquire what what I'd need to do if I wanted to be in one of the VIP sections.
Oh yeah, you just need to talk to either one of the owners, the GM, or the SM.
And do you have a card or something for them, or a list that I can or is there one specific I should start with?
Well, if you go over to the area over there next to the bar, you can request to speak with the GM who's currently working, and they can talk to you about it. We always like extra VIPs and stuff because we love very important people here, even though everyone is very important.
I'm glad that you tell them that.
Yes.
I will give her a tip. I'll give her I'll give her a 10 spot just for the info.
Thanks. I love Hamilton.
And then I will excuse myself at one point. I'm going to steer Andrew toward one or two friendly faces on the dance floor. And then I'm going to head over to see if I can find this GM to chat with. I hope Andrew looks so awkward on the dance floor without me. Yep, very awkward. I yell back, "No lawnmower, sprinkler's fine."
It's a weird distinction to make.
Go shopping. Oh.
Best dances. So you go over, and after a few moments, you the bartender calls up, and individual walks up, like, "Hey, I'm the GM. Hear you're interested in the VIP access kind of stuff."
Yes, I am. And what's your name? Putting you on the spot, Kevin.
Did we ever name this guy? Katrina.
I'm looking.
Okay. Or did we ever
This
always
is-
just call him GM?
This is is this the filled in guy?
Might be. He's supposed to be he's supposed to be the guy who runs the place in your stead. So you can do your own
Jim?
stuff. Jim? We can go with Jim.
I don't have a name for him in my list.
Yeah. I think we've
But
only
I-
ever called him the GM.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should make his name with those initials as
Yeah. So Jim. So yeah, my name's Jim.
Hi, Jim. I put out my hand, Sophia.
Who takes it? It's like good idea. So we got several packages for VIPs. For essentially we've got a 3-tier system we're working with. Top tier, that's you gotta like get in with the owners. That's their tier. It's only a handful of everything. But we have junior VIP and senior VIP.
Hmm.
Yeah, junior VIP, you get access to the balcony or the mezzanine area, and that's a little bit quieter if you want to have drinks and some extra food, and there are smaller dance areas up there for slightly more intimate area. And then the senior VIP thing, you actually can get an entire just room for you and several guests to just do your thing there, as opposed to being down with the thing. You still obviously can come down and party and everything. And there's going up there gives you access to the more fancy wines and alcohols and foods we offer, so you don't just have to have nachos and chicken fingers.
You have nachos and chicken fingers.
Yeah, there's a small little eatery over there. It's very good because I really was one of the suggestions I try to bring in, because when you dance for a long time, you can get hungry and lose your energy. So if you eat, you gain that energy back. You don't worry about passing out as much, and then you can drink more because you have more food on your stomach. And then you go and buy that booze, which is where we make most of good money.
I see. And the owners, who owns this establishment? If I wanted to sort of move up the tiers at some point.
I think they have 2 business cards. One doesn't really have much information. It's really
Just
pretty though.
hieroglyphics.
It's really fancy and pretty though. Like it's holographic and
I guarantee you it's literally just the name of Jilon's fashion brand, and that's it. No website, no phone number, just the name. And it's like, if you know the name, that's what matters.
Has his face on the bag.
Only in the hologram if you turn it a certain way, though. All of a sudden you see Jilon.
Yeah. It's you gotta unlock it. You gotta work for that.
Is that good for Jilon's? Or does Jilon want something fancier or less fancy?
No, I don't think he would. He would think people need this.
And what does Liz's business card look like?
She probably had custom made ones for Kinetic, so it's got a similar theme to the art style of the art pieces out front. And has whatever her business line is here. As well as an email and the website and everything.
And has her name on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he hands you the 2 business cards. Like, these are the 2 owners. They're really good, very nice people. Very business savvy. They build connects from basically ground up, pull up from your bootstraps kind of thing. And lots of money. But
I take Jilon's card because it's offered first. I'm examining it because it looks really interesting. Oh. And then I reach for the second card and I pause on that card for a moment. Oh. Put them together.
You're gonna be like,
And slide them into my little purse that I have. Well, thank you very much. Now I just slide them in. I've got a scanner as they go. No, no. It would be great to scan right to my phone.
Yeah, so we the 2 tiers. You can pay there's a small fee. You just pay yearly, or you can break it down to monthly payments. It's not too unaffordable, but a lot of people can't.
What's the cost for the junior tier for let's say if I wanted to do 6 months?
6 months, that would be about 1,500.
And what if I wanted to do the senior tier for 6 months?
That would be closer to 4G, 4K.
I see. You know, why don't we can at some point if I wanted to upgrade, can I do that?
Oh yeah, you just upgrade and it's pretty good. I mean, we do have to fill out some paperwork and everything, and but
Why don't we get the process going on 6 months on, say, the junior tier, just to start with. Just I might have some interesting parties that I want to bring around, and I want to have it prepared.
okay, we can go back to my office and get some of those paperwork started then.
Sounds good.
Just takes you back to his office. It's a nice office, practical, useful. Brings out some paperwork. He's like, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. And thank you for coming here and not pep me up. We're better than them.
I haven't actually been there as of yet, but I like the vibe here so far.
It's a good vibe. We do have an experimental night once a week where we call in unique music and entertainment to come in. So you can check that out. Last time was pretty popular. So the owners gave me the A-OK to continue. Well, at least one of the owners seemed very more appreciative than the other one.
Well,
Yeah, it was an accidental Disney night.
did it go well?
Yeah, it actually went pretty well. I mean, our clientele apparently is at that age where we're transitioning from ironically liking Disney stuff to actually liking it again. You know, you have to go through those ages, so it seemed to head off pretty well.
As long as they didn't play It's a Small World.
No, it's more of the newer stuff and like the popular things. Yeah, they when we were booking it, I'll just be honest, because we were booking it and they said, hey, someone was like, that mouse DJ, we should get him. Apparently means someone named Dead Mouse or something like that, and I ended up getting DJ Mickey Mouse because I had just looked up mouse DJ.
Nice. That's very nice.
Yeah. Did you want a CD of some of the stuff he left a bunch?
Sure. Why not?
Goes over, hands your CD.
Thank you. Have to buy a compact disc player.
Yeah. Those aren't as common as they used to be.
No. At least it's not. What were those cassette players?
I remember hearing stories about 8-tracks. I hear that when you had an 8-track, the whole album had to be good because you couldn't rewind them.
Yes, I've heard that story. All right, well, Jim, if you need anything, here's my card. And I give him a business card.
All right, thank you. Do you want me to give you present this also to the owners so they know that you're interested?
Sure, if you'd like to, that's fine.
Cool. All right. Thank you for coming, and we'll let you know once the paperwork's full and everything, and what you need to do to access the junior VIP access.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for doing business.
Take care.
Kinetics out.
I leave the room.
Katrina hates it when I do that.
I know.
It's so stupid.
All right, and as you're enjoying that should take some time. So we switch over to, let's see who's going to be the funner group and do them second. So Liz, Jilon, and Cozy.
Jilon is turning on the news to see if there's any sort of cop news happening, like something a cop would be interested in, like a plane race or car crashes or rising like a tidal wave. I don't know.
Baltimore has experienced its 150th murder this year.
Is that a lot?
Oh god, it's only February.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Yeah, it's World of Darkness is slightly worse.
I mean, yeah, we're in the middle of a fucking anarch war where they're specifically targeting humans. Yeah, it's a lot worse.
But as you do get your phone does ring, and it's Bill Doyle. He's like, I'm upstairs.
We'll go
They're
meet
asking
him.
for a warrant before they let me downstairs.
I will go meet you.
It's good
Yeah.
of them to do that.
See him stand there and you see the janitor's like, I don't care if they said that they want to meet you. I'm not letting you further than this vestibule. And that's because I'm being courteous.
I'm trying to remember this guy's name.
Is that Ralph?
Maybe Ralph? That sounds right.
He's like, that's Caldwell.
Have a name.
Hey,
Yeah, Bacon here wants to meet with you.
I love this man. I'm writing it down now, Ralph. We actually do have a meeting with him, but thank you for stopping him. I appreciate it.
All right.
Mr. Doyle, you can follow me.
Mhm.
And I'll lead him to one of the offices that does not have a creepy clown in it. That we decided so that Jilon and Cozy know where we're going.
So there's one of the upstairs offices. Dirty. What you doing, buddy?
Maybe one of the downstairs ones, but like one of the nicer ones.
So them downstairs, it's like, It's like, all right. So I thought there was more of you guys.
There was a bit of a unexpected event a few moments ago. One of a few of ours had split off.
Would you like a Snapple or a beignet?
No thanks.
They'll be back as soon as they can, though. Hopefully in time before you leave. Shut up, he doesn't know that.
You talking to ghosts?
Uh-oh.
Ghosts are in the corner just. We know better.
Like, so.
Find a
Goes-
chair, sit down.
And he sits down, just puts his feet up. All right, so. Wanted to talk to you, and well, since now you're the acting princess of it, actually makes it easier and stuff. You got a problem.
Oh?
One member of your coterie looks over at Cozy. I've been trying to keep a certain case down low, but one of the district attorneys has discovered some of the things that wants to prosecute and investigate. Wants us to investigate this. Pulls out a flash drive. It's like, yeah. So apparently, you guys got something to plug this into?
Yeah, I'll go get one of the computers.
It's like, so if you
Laptop.
look, yeah. So several months ago, they got this, and you see a car. It's like apparently someone was murdered by strangulation, and the image caught that, and you just see Cozy leaving a car. And I didn't catch this at first because someone else did, but I've been trying to, basically like, it's not, but this new DA saw the video and wants to basically show that the area is going to be clean and that we're going to catch murderers and stuff. And
I start now.
new guy. He just got the position a couple weeks ago and he's looking at all the old cases. I told him that I try to tell my investigators.
You're not
that
going
nothing,
anywhere.
but he wants to reopen it, even though I was like, there's nothing there. So
What's Cozy doing?
What am I doing?
You and Kevin were talking at the same time.
You're asking
Yeah,
me?
nobody's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
So-
said something while Kevin was talking, and I didn't hear what it was.
I'm gonna go throw myself into the ocean now.
No,
Yes.
we can handle this.
The base caustic. I don't think you want to go in there.
That's
but-
fine.
How many
I'd
copies of
rather-
this video are there? Could we just delete them?
Unfortunately, they've already seen and have got all the other paperwork. So he's going.
Okay, so they know that it was exsanguination. What are the chances that we need to worry about the SI regarding this?
Thinking pretty low so far. It just seems like it's a like typical murder case. I have been doing what I can to
Sanguination is typical.
Baltimore.
What about that guy?
I've been for several years. I've been doing a thing where if there's cases that are involving us, which one reason I'm on the force is I go and doctor something, so it seems less
Suspicious.
which is why it's taken several months. Like I said, the last guy was like, nah, there's not really enough to go on or something. But
When was this? When did this happen?
a couple
And I
months
say
ag-
this looking at Cozy.
yeah, it's a couple months ago.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, it's some guy. I don't know details. Just you brought you to the car. I guess at some point you drove, decided to have a little snack, and apparently went a little too far. But I'm going to do what I can. Unfortunately, the DA only works days, and I can't really confront him or do much other than file reports. But I thought I'd bring it to your attention since you are both the prince, and well, yeah. So
I
I
do
do-
appreciate it. Well, first we need to deal with the DA. My first thought would be if they're doing this in the day, let's do it in the day as well. I can hire a good lawyer.
Yep. Though I will say so far they have not found or have knowledge of where Kozaline, I think I heard your name was at some point. They don't really have anything. Apparently, you don't seem to have much of an existence for the most part.
They just have her grainy video
maybe-
of her leaving the area.
Rude, but true.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't. They've got some things, but they don't have really any like legal address or anything like that. So they are having cops look for you.
may be
um,
wise to stay in your mask a bit more often, Kozolini.
Yeah, so
Alright.
A wig.
yeah, you look good with a brunette leg. And maybe something like a the 50s, beehive. I always like that haircut myself.
So what's the next step?
I think after the beehive, they just start shrinking it down and just go
No.
It
with
became
the
too much to
DA.
manage. Oh, I was talking about the beehive.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, well, the next step, like I said, is I've done what I can on my end. If I can get a meeting with the DA, which I doubt I can do, see if I can handle it. But it's on your plate now. But I just thought I'd give you the warning.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
We can definitely handle it from here.
Looking at
Um,
lots of these unsolved murders or just a specific one?
The DA, he's going through all the last several months of ones that we dropped for lack of evidence or
Oh,
stuff
okay,
like
so
that. To
he's not focused specifically on this one. That's good, at least.
Yeah, one reason he focused on this one is he thinks it's just a extra heinous crime since it was basically go in and just murder the person right then and there. And apparently the person's family was very upset that nothing's happened and stuff like that.
Be fair though, he was a creeper. I just wanted to be
That's
known.
not any reason. His family's still going to be missing him.
It's a little better.
I'm not.
It was
I
like
Yeah, I don't
I
judge
totally
value.
agree.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, like, kill all you want, so long as you don't make my job hard. I
mean-
don't give a fuck.
Any evidence you have, it would be helpful for us to
Mm.
know. In the meantime, I'll see about hiring a good lawyer to help get the DA off the trail. And then unrelated to this specific case, do you happen to do any work in the, I think it's Fed Hill area?
Sort of. Basically, if it's, I keep an eye and ear out for anything involving our kind.
Right.
And
There's a church in Fed Hill out here, and I'll give them the address for the church where Chris Church was set up. If you could just keep eyes away from there. There was an incident there the other night. We were working on cleanup. It should be taken care of,
Mhm.
but just in case anybody notices anything.
yeah, that wasn't Fido, but yeah, I got it.
Where was it?
Fellows Point, I believe.
That's the one. Damn it.
He's like, yeah, someone hired one of our cleaners and they let me know stuff, so we communicate.
Fantastic.
Eh,
Okay. Just wanted
we-
to make sure.
Yeah, under Marcos's reign when he was here, we had a very strong establishment of how to deal with little breaches. He is very good at that. He was a very strong prince. Didn't really take shit from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And if there's nothing else, Millige, I can milady, whatever you want to call it,
Miss Caldwell works fine.
Miss Caldwell. Yeah, I just like putting taking the shit out of the newbies. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, I can be going, and
Indeed.
but
Thank
yeah,
you very much.
of course, it's my job. Unless you want me to like put charges on, like plant some evidence against somebody you want arrested, I can do that. That's fun.
No, but if I have need of it, I'll definitely give you a call.
Yeah, I've got a couple people that I don't like their faces, and I'm more than willing to plant evidence for stuff.
Good to know.
Yep.
And I will see him out.
As you walk out, Ralph's just like, I think he might be one of the corrupt ones. I just got a feeling.
And that Ralph's smart.
I mean, we're in Baltimore City. Like,
Wait, this guy's trying to cover up murder.
Hey, if you want to know about some of the corruption in the police department of Baltimore City, there's a series on HBO Max right now.
Is it The Wire?
No, it's a different
No,
one. This is
it's
about
called-
the gun task force issue that we had. That's a hoot.
it's called We Own the City. It's actually quite good. And very, very. It's very close to home. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's filmed here.
True story. Anyway, yeah.
All right. So as that happened, we cut to Jack's garage as Sean pulls up, if that's where you were going.
Yeah.
Did you attempt to lose Mari as she was trying to tell you, or you just booked it there and didn't give a shit?
If I noticed her, then yeah.
So how was Mari trying to? Were you trying to be
My
more
dad was
secretive?
in the mafia,
All right. So
and I feel like
You keep
they
saying
probably know how
I
to
think you also know where
negotiate.
Jack's garage is.
I also know where Jack's
So-
garage is, so if I went up a few different roads than he
Okay.
did, so that he didn't see my car, I think that's probably
Alright,
what
so-
she would do.
So we'll just say you're gonna arrive a few moments after him then, just to make sure. So Sean, you get out.
I
you
get out and
go.
I like fucking scramble to the garage and like burst in.
And you see Larry just kind of sitting there. He's just like, you can tell he is not in a good space overall. And you see you see Millie there. And she's like,
Boss, Miss Samato, thank you for meeting me.
yeah, I've been waiting a bit. I thought you'd already be here.
I apologize. I got caught up in some other business unfortunately. Yeah. Do you want to come back to my office real quick? Kind of let you know what's going on.
All right, let's go talk then.
Yeah.
Meet you back. Sits down in the office, like.
Or Larry's like, he's dead, right? Like
Mhm.
he's dead.
She sits in your office seat with behind your desk.
Of course,
Of
he
course,
does.
of course she does. So, how have you been, boss, Miss Amato?
Okay. Wondering what's been taking you so long down here. You don't
Like I
call,
said,
you don't write.
I apologize. That is my fault. I've been very distracted with the shop and a few other things, which I will let you know right now. So I have gotten wrapped up, you could say, with a coterie. And so they've been kind of dragging me around and kind of distracting me from the whole racing scene. However, something you might be interested in is one of the members of this coterie has currently, temporarily, but currently is the Prince of Baltimore. That's Elizabeth Caldwell.
Name doesn't really ring a bell, but
Sire is Ebenezer something or other.
Ebenezer. I know an Ebenezer. Nice man.
Yep. So I thought that was important enough to definitely ring you up, because really nothing of note before then.
And I say around this time in part of the conversation, Mari is when you get out of your car, and Larry's just in there like, what the fuck? Another one.
Well, he's met Mari before.
The muted thing, because Zoom updated, is now at the top, and so I can't tell if I'm muted anymore. I look over and I'm like, hey, Larry,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Well, I mean, Sean's, someone that Sean works for is here, like the big boss, and she's a scary woman. And they're going back and having a meeting, and yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got like a way that I could hear into that?
I mean, you could do what we used to do and just put your ear up to the door. I mean, if it's like gonna be anything, the voices might get a little bit loud. But yeah, that little boss doesn't like us to eavesdrop on him.
She says, how much can you hear from out here?
Not a ton. I mean, it is a shop, so it's a bit loud, but you can, get a little bit closer and you might be able to hear a few things. Oh, there is something I think Monique told me is we do have a company phone in there that that's like an iPhone, and there's something where you can like do I'm trying to remember, where you can basically turn it on with another one and you can listen in, I think.
Would I know how to do that?
Like well, I think I might be able to do that.
Okay. Well, damn. All right, you could
I
have
don't
said
know,
that
but
to begin with.
well, we normally don't do it because it's a massive invasion of privacy.
All right, well, hand it to me and I will massively invade his privacy.
Kinky.
Or you could just tell me what you know right now and we don't have to go into this.
I just told you the big boss is meeting with the little boss now, and That's all I
Okay,
really
but
know.
where is she from? Is she? Do you think that she's going to?
She's got a slight Italian accent.
Oh no.
She, I think she was up another state until recently. Oh, she kept giving me this look like she wanted to eat me, but not in the fun way.
Okay.
She and she also refused to use my name the entire time she was here waiting.
What did she call you?
It.
I look towards the door. I look at the phone. You know what? Don't tap into the phone. It's fine. I just I'm gonna stay here just to make sure that things are not going to go haywire, even though I don't think I would be able to help that much in this situation if she is as scary as you say that she is. But you know,
I mean,
if
little boss is a bit scared of her, so that's yeah, makes me scared even more.
Okay, well, I think that I'm just gonna I'm not gonna wait in my car, I'll wait in here, but and then she says, wait here. Do you have a car that you're working on right now?
Yeah, I was working on one, but the big boss didn't want me out of her sight.
Okay.
And she told me that I should just sit here until she was no longer needing me to be in her presence, and I obeyed.
Do you have a place that I could possibly hide?
You can hide in a closet. Smells a bit in there.
Oh. All right. Guess I'll hide in the closet.
I mean, there's also a trunk on a car if you want to hide in there, but I don't know what you're hiding for.
Well, I kind of want to see what the whole layout of this is, but I don't want them to know that I'm here. So you won't tell them that I'm here.
Unless Big Boss forces me to. Then I'm gonna have to choose which woman scares me more and who's gonna do more harm to me. I think she's more willing to do it.
Yeah, but I have friends more willing to do it, Larry. If you say anything.
Yeah, this is. I really shouldn't have come out of the hospital. I could have stayed another day or two. I could have just stayed.
You could have.
But I was like, nah, I'm good. I can come home. My stomach's feeling okay. I mean, yeah, I'm still on mainly a liquid diet, but I should have just stayed. I shouldn't have come in to take up an extra shift. Good old Larry.
Would she notice if you're gone, Larry?
I don't know. I don't really think she really considers me a thing, really.
Does she doesn't consider you a thing, so would she see you as a person? What I'm asking, Kevin, is if I were so stupid, I swear to God, all of the brain cells leave my brain when I play Mari. I'm
more noticeable because Mari is supposed to be smart.
Yeah. Thanks, Aya.
Sorry. I love you.
Just stealth throw Callie under the bus hard there.
Can I roll to see if I have an idea of what I can do here, Kevin?
I don't even know what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
So
what are you
Yeah,
trying to do?
it's unclear.
She's trying to make Mad Libs, and she needs to know if it's a person, place, or thing.
Could you get like a
an
can on a
adjective.
string?
There you go.
like,
I'll hide
do-
in the
Actually, an
trunk.
adverb.
okay, say
I'll
hi.
hide it in the trunk.
In the trunk. Okay. So you get on a trunk. Meanwhile, in the actual meeting, so it's like so your friend is now the prince. We can use that. I can use that a lot. I need you to convince this friend of yours of your coterie that I am a valuable, great asset. That I am a whatever it is she needs, so that I can try to get in her inner circle. And then I can use that to do some maneuvering. You think
I
she'd
can do that.
you can do that? Yeah.
I think I can do that.
I think Liz listens to Sean.
Because if I can maneuver some of my pieces around, get in with some of the people down here. Yes. And yes. This might work out very well for me. Much better than that car racing stuff you were in.
That's why I brought it up to you.
Yes. I mean, not saying car racing isn't good. I do like the occasional race. But this is much, much better. I might not have made a
think that's
mistake
Larry.
siring you. I might not have made a mistake siring you. I was becoming very disappointed in you.
I'm glad I could change your opinion.
I haven't changed it totally yet.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is there to do in this town? I'm going to be here for a bit.
Well, that Elizabeth Caldwell that I mentioned, that's
Mhm.
the current prince, and one of the other members, a Jilon, have a club. It is called Kinetic. There's also a couple of other clubs in town.
I guess I can go and
I
check
don't really
it
get
out.
out. There's also a really nice restaurant owned by a Julian Luna that serves special kindred.
Would that happen
Wine?
to be the Luna from California?
I'm not sure. I think there's 2 Lunas running around right now.
So Katrina's muted on everyone end, but I can still hear her faintly screaming and freaking out in the background because I'm on the same floor again. So I'm just like hearing this just like echoing like ah. So there's you said 2. One is a woman.
I believe so, yes.
I gotta be careful if they're in town.
She, I believe, was. Yeah, she was around. I don't know if I can find more info and send it to you if you
Yes.
like that.
Verify if it's them. I try to set up some stuff in California, and between them and those barons in LA, it was very hard to set stuff up. Damn LA barons.
They're undisputed.
It's like nobody wants a San Fernando Valley, but they wanted it. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if it's those who I think it is, that's going to be tough. They might know me a little. Anyway, I think I'm going to go to this club. I'm debating if I want to take you as arm candy or not. No, you're not worth it yet. I will call you when I'm more in the mood for your companionship for that.
Very well.
Well, keep me informed, and I will be back.
I'll keep you up to date.
You don't have a better like haven? Is this, or do you live in this place?
This is all I got at the moment.
No. Okay, find a better place then.
We'll work on that.
Yeah. She goes and just puts her hands on your shoulders and just, does a little massage thing. He's like, remember, as much as I say otherwise, you are still my number one chowder right now.
Understood. Thank you, ma'am.
And she walks out. As she just walks by, she's just like, looks at Larry and is just like, oh, it's still here. Good and obedient. And just walks out of the garage. Mari, you just, in the trunk, just see this woman walk by.
What? Does she look like she's going to kill me, Kevin?
Well, you said
Like,
you're hiding
no.
in a trunk, right?
No, I know,
Oh.
but does she like in like?
She looked
As a
like she
whole.
could kill me.
Does she look like she could kill me? Yeah.
I would thank her.
She actually, she looks like physically does not look. She is not like the heck out of big old brick shit house. No, she doesn't look intimidating, just physicality wise. But she does walk with that sense of just, I'm in control. That confidence that people are just like, that's confident.
And she like doesn't look familiar to me or anything. I don't.
No, haven't seen
Okay.
her before. Yeah, Ooh. Just looking at some of her stuff. No. Yeah. So she walks, she goes and gets in a nice car and just.
Don't make that sound when you look at her character sheet.
I do that no matter what the character sheet says. Oh, zoinks. All right, so Sean. Larry walks in.
Is that just the sound coming out of the office?
It's ghostly moans
Yeah, Larry opens the door. Hey boss, everything good?
Fan freaking tastic. Everything is a-okay. We live another day. So.
A couple of people came by and visited you other than other boss.
Good Mark. Who?
Just some of your friends that just came by and were like, hey, are you here? And I was like, nah, you're not. And they're like, okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, then I don't care.
Okay.
Hey, who? I do care now.
A bunch of girls.
That can't be right. No one likes me. What they look like?
Did you look like Cozy or Candy when you were here?
She came from
Probably
Boston.
Candy. I don't
Yeah.
think she would have had time to change.
Yeah.
What does
So,
Candy
like,
look like?
That's a blonde hair, right?
Yeah, she has very
I
curly.
thought Candy was the neon blue.
No, that's Kez. Who I have not been able to chance to play. I might have to, considering what's happening with Cozy. But Candy has blonde curly hair and wears like a very much shades of pink. And looks like sort of like Southern Belle vibes.
So that person showed up, and then
I don't know who that is.
no, I
Don't let them back in.
You don't even know that it's me.
They said they were friends, but I don't know them.
They could have been from out of town. I don't know. And then another friend seen her before. She was like, hey, just came to check up on you, make sure you're safe and sound, and that you were good and strong and didn't need someone to bust in and save you.
When was that?
A few minutes ago. She left.
God dang it.
Yeah, it's
What was she driving?
Oh, I didn't see the car. I didn't leave that seat the entire time.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Yeah. Oh, we got we also got a small message from our very special friend. He wants to he says you helping fix up some of his vehicle got his collection, his desire to collect some more stuff. You invigorated his stuff, so he's actually got a couple new cars coming in that he would like you to check out and fix up. That he got some nice older ones when you get a chance.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right.
And he also said if you want, you can have 2 wives as a bonus. I think I was going to reply no, thank you. We're good with just the money, but I want to make sure first.
That would be correct. Yes, just the money. My God. Very. Oh, everything's spinning out of control.
Good to have you back, boss. It's been a couple hours
Spinning
without you.
because you're into cars.
Yeah, but this ain't Tokyo Drift. That's different.
We can be your familia if you just let us be.
I need to distract myself. Is there anything that needs to be done around here that I can help with?
Oh, there's a car over there that we need to do some suspension on.
Okay, yeah. Let me just need to
Okay, so
take my
Mara,
head for a little bit. Let me think.
so you start working on the car. Mara, you're in the trunk, and you people are working on the car now.
Okay, I'm stuck in the fucking car. I
This
just
is so classically Mari.
Yeah.
As you're working, you do see you do hear Larry. He's like, "Hey, boss, I think there's something in the trunk we need."
That's weird. Why would
No.
be something in the trunk?
No, hang on.
Absolute bastards.
You just hear Larry's just like,
Slowly
You're a
close the trunk.
bastard.
Slowly close the trunk. Look at Larry.
And Mari's just sitting there, her arms are crossed, and she's like, fuck.
Slowly close the trunk a little bit, like, Larry, what the fuck? You said you left.
I was hoping she would pop out when you did that, but like, woohoo! Look like you need a good, nice, friendly scare.
We'll kill you later. Ari, wait, what's going on? What are you doing in
Well,
a place like this?
Yeah. Weird. I just, got here a few minutes ago. Decided to hang out in the trunk. You know me. It's
Classic
Yeah.
Mari.
Sometimes I think too much.
yeah, I'm gonna
He comes over. It's funny.
I'm gonna slap Larry really hard on his back.
Ah, my back. Wait, do you have any potence? No. Okay. My back. Ooh. As opposed to paralyzed.
Scapula. Well,
I'm gonna go.
all right. Well, it's nice seeing you here.
Hey.
Don't.
You both should stay, and you're working, but you should also stay and just talk. Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I couldn't hear anything in the back of the car.
Okay.
So my ears are just really. We should talk later.
If that's what you would like,
we got a
shut
tape.
the fuck up.
We got a table in the break room. You guys can sit and talk at.
Would you
Okay.
like to talk, Sean?
No. Never.
Never?
Never.
You would never like to talk about anything? Ever?
I could drive you both around while we test out the suspension. You guys can be in the back seat and talk. I won't hear nothing.
I grab Larry by the collar. I'm like, Larry, I'm serious right now. I'm about to lose it. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna go have some more Jello.
Thank you.
He has been through a lot, it seems. In the
Yes,
past
he
few
has, and if
hours.
he will be through more if he doesn't leave me alone.
She has like this like stoic look on her face, and then it kind of drops, and she's like, "Hey, I came here so that I just want to make sure you're okay."
Never better.
It totally seems like it.
Yep. 100% good.
Well, yeah, well, all right. If it's ever not good, you know, if you ever want to talk about it not being good, because it's obviously not good, you know, she seems really nice.
The boss is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever that was.
Uh-huh.
Real quick question.
Mhm.
You met up with a Luna, right? That wasn't Julian.
I don't know.
Someone
I?
else? I don't
Did
know.
I?
I was asking.
I don't know. We don't like to talk about things, so I guess we're not talking.
Okay. All right. Okay. Was just curious. That's it. I'm gonna get back to work now and pick her up and get her out of the trunk. All right.
Was I in the trunk?
Yeah, you're like sitting in the trunk, like, well.
That's what I was imagining.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave then. If we're not going to talk about things, I guess I'll see you later.
So see you later.
You stupid motherfucker! Tell me what's going on.
Now punch him.
Curly walks
All right,
in,
who the
walks
fuck do you
back
think
out.
you are coming into my shop telling me what to say and do?
Did that look like it was totally normal? She freaked the hell out of Larry. He's like sitting here, he's got his dick between his legs. I want to know what the hell's going on.
We're fucking vampires. Is anything normal?
No, nothing's normal. Nothing will ever be normal again. And I just want something to be normal for once. In God's sakes, just tell me what's going on. Are you okay?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what? All right. Let's go for a drive real quick.
Okay.
Larry, we'll be back.
Told you.
Shh. Last nerve. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean it, Larry. I'll. And he
We
leaves.
see you in pain. We're trying to help.
Part of the Corey rules. Put your seatbelt on.
Pretty rule. Is that in parentheses when Sean drives, or is it just now in general?
No.
It's in general, but it's always when Sean drives.
Yeah, you fucking
It's like
idiot.
bolded when Sean is driving.
As you two
It
start
gets
to
to his car and just get in.
Put your fucking seatbelt on.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Calm now. She kicks the dashboard.
Pick my dashboard.
Deserve it.
You will make the airbags go off. Bitched for a set.
Okay, so we can switch scenes there and
Yeah.
get back to the talking. So we will
Oh
do
God, I
go
can't
back
breathe.
to reverse order to the community club. So Liz and them.
What do you think Sean's doing?
I have no fucking idea.
He ran out of here. Is there like a fix a car emergency?
Yeah, beep beep emergency.
I don't know, but Murray's with him, so
Nothing can go wrong then.
No, absolutely not.
sure.
I'm sorry, I killed the dude.
Okay, when the fuck did this happen though?
It happens to the best of
Because
us.
by my count, that was months ago. That was
Yes.
around. That was around when the trial was happening, wasn't it?
Ooh, bagpipes.
Right before it, yeah. I
Okay.
was stressed out, and the beast took over because that guy cat called me, and I got hungry, and I just was like, "All right, I'm just gonna have a little snack, a little treat." You know what I mean?
Alright.
And then it,
New coterie rule. When you murder somebody, you either clean up after yourself or you tell me so we can help you clean up after your fucking self.
it was months ago. I'm sorry. I know that I would call you now because I trust you now.
Okay.
I didn't
Alright,
really
well.
trust you back then.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Alright, well, dealing with this the easy way is out of our hands.
Murder?
If the DA,
That's what you're
we
talking
can't
about,
exactly kill the DA. Well, the easy way would be to hide the evidence, but they
right?
already
He said
have the
they
evidence.
can't do that.
Yeah.
Blackmail?
So I don't know enough about this DA. I have been working on trying to get a little bit more pull in politics. I can work on trying to get an in with this DA. In the meantime, he doesn't really do criminal cases, but I know a guy that might be able to help us find a lawyer that can help out.
Oh yes, I think that'll be great when
What,
I go
so,
to
like-
trial for this.
A lawyer would
Well,
go there
that's
and
the
say,
thing,
"Don't
a
look at this
lawyer-
murder."
Well, the lawyer will ideally make it so that it never gets to trial. A good enough lawyer ensures that if you're put in front of a jury, we lose. A good lawyer is always, you always want to deal with it before it gets to a jury. If we were to put you in front of 12 people, that's 12 people we need to convince. If we can put you in front of a judge, that's one man we need to convince. One man that can be bribed or persuaded. So we get a
Can't you-
lawyer, we try and deal with this before it gets to trial. If it gets to trial, we're fucked anyway, because obviously you can't go to one.
No, unless they have nighttime trials.
Night Court,
Not for this.
classic TV show.
Not for murder trial. Not like
I never saw it.
It's really good. And they're doing, I think, a sequel.
A
Series
remake or a
eventually.
reboot?
Yeah, it's like they're like one of their daughters or something takes over, and
A
Anyway.
few of them are still around.
Yeah.
I don't think Bull's gonna be there. Maybe he will. I don't know. Larry Cat. So why don't we? Can't you use your brain power on the DA? Make him not so gung ho.
Well, the thing is that I mean it works in a limited capacity. Like I can tell somebody to do something very simple and they will just do it. If it's more complicated, then they kind of turn into dumb idiot zombies.
And
I'm not. Well, if the DA, well, when I mean he turns into an idiot, I mean he literally turns into a mindless zombie. He won't be able to do his job because he won't be himself anymore.
sounds like a bureaucrat.
Effectively, I can't break a DA.
The
especially
princess,
a
you can do
brand new
anything.
one.
Or-
We're above them, and you're above us.
I think you're misunderstanding. I have
Yep.
influence right now among vampires, and even then, that influence is tenuous at best and rides on Ebenezer's coattails. I have no influence among mortals right now, really. I mean, I do in like the art scene, not as much in the political avenues. I've been working on it, but I haven't gotten there just yet. It's a thing actually, I do have somebody I can call.
Is it the Ghostbusters?
We could
No,
send a
it,
ghost at him. That's a great idea.
no,
Hey,
it's
yes, let's send the ghost.
We know
at
a bunch
him.
of ghosts, and
First
they're
ones
just
we're
sitting
going for.
around.
we know one ghost that wants to murder us.
There's like 3 at the theater, remember?
There's only one at the theater. Don't be
I-
dramatic.
Yeah, and he can't leave. And we don't know how to contact him.
One
He can
time I
only
just
talk
asked
to
for him and he showed
us
up.
when. Yeah, he typically only shows up when something's going bad. Also, I
Eric?
don't think he can leave the theater.
Eric, Sean, and Humphreys are ghosts that we know. Those are
Not
3.
one
That's
dead.
3.
Okay.
Well, he is, but not that kind of dead.
And maybe if the ghosts are in the coffee shop, we maneuver the DA to visit the coffee shop, and then like Scooby Doo, the ghosts scare him out of town.
Brilliant.
It's not a lawyer, but it's a different plan.
Yeah.
I mean, if the lawyer thing doesn't work, we can try ghosts.
And then the other thing is we have to be careful though, because if I hire a lawyer and put this lawyer in front of the DA, now he knows that Kozaline exists. When as of right now, you don't exist according to records.
It's true. I did die.
So what are they gonna? How can they find her, or even go? If maybe they just look up her death certificate, find that.
Well, the thing is, so one, they know she's not dead because she's here and she supposedly died, what, 6, 7, 8 months before this murder happened. So they know she's still alive. They just don't know where she is or where she lives.
What's up, Kevin? Or what is your
I'm
name?
pretty
Jerry?
sure this is Edward.
Edward.
Yeah, I got an idea. Trial, suggest a trial by combat.
That's not a thing anymore.
Ooh, I'll fight him.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow, those are
You
my
could
swords.
fight him, Liz. You're like bulletproof. He's probably gonna use bullets because he's a cop.
They don't. District attorneys are not cops. They don't do trials by combat. They don't carry guns.
I do agree that if you bring a lawyer up about this specific case, they're gonna start looking at the specific case.
Well,
and
like they're
think it has
already
merit.
looking into it, but
But it's not like a big pile of things, though. It's just one thing in a pile. It's nothing. It's not like the top of the pile.
either way, chances are you need to start wearing a wig though, Cozy, because if he keeps digging into this, he's going to put an APB out on you, and you stand the fuck out. Like,
Sorry, I spaced out. My computer was being a little bitch.
You need to start wearing a wig or some kind of disguise or something, at least to cover your hair. It's the most recognizable thing, and
Yeah, is it possible you could like maybe
I think she
pretend to be a
froze
different
again.
person?
Rip.
Oh, that was a fun joke. So I was also thinking that if they're looking for a cozy type but don't have much info, we could make like a fake one and point them at that. Maybe someone who tragically died recently. We find someone that matches a vague description. And they find somebody, it's too late.
That is possible. The only video they have is fairly grainy, right, Kevin?
It's from a distance, yeah.
That could work.
I'm sure that Bill Doyle has
Rip
connections
Aya.
with
It's
what is that called?
9:13. We started about 7:13. So it's about 2 hours into the video.
Mortuary. Morgue?
Mortuary.
Morgue? Yeah.
Sure, or wherever the bodies are that aren't being used. Bill Doyle could find one that looks vaguely like the person in the video. That's maybe a Jane Doe.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't he have thought of that? I don't know. I'm just mentioning things I've seen in TV and movies.
Well, like that's a lot of work for one case, especially considering he hasn't actually locked onto her yet. But yeah, so I want to hire a lawyer, but we should wait at least a little while until
Aren't you a lawyer? Why
I'm
do I
not a
think that?
lawyer.
I don't know why I thought you were.
Sorry, I spaced out for a second. What were we talking about?
You should probably start wearing a wig, considering this footage shows your long red hair pretty prominently, and they know nothing about you except what you look like. So chances are, first thing they're going to do is tell every cop in the area to start looking for a woman with your general description.
You didn't really leave like DNA or fingerprints or anything, so that's good. I assume.
Well, we don't really do much of that anymore, thankfully.
Yeah. I
So for
say
now,
disguise,
There might be some
wait
of
and
my
see.
blood on there.
why would your blood be in there?
But
I
they
don't
wouldn't
wanna
be
know.
able to.
Either way, your blood
Connected.
is not going to be on file.
Yeah, kindred bloods doesn't like that.
I mean,
Would it dissolve into sunlight?
potentially. I've never really tested it. I
Well,
don't
you've got
know.
a good thing to test with in the back of your car.
Wait, so is it a vampire?
Oh, I should have told Sean to take that with him.
Is it a
He was-
vampire head? Then just throw it in the
sun.
outside in the courtyard and call it a night.
Well, maybe the roof.
Because no one can find it. I need to make sure no one finds the fucker.
Put it on the roof, and then when the sun comes up,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just there, you're done.
There are many. It is just safer and easier to make sure that no one sees the disposal of the head. If it were on the roof, there is a chance that one of the other buildings nearby that are taller than us could have somebody standing on it and see it. Or
have a
some
balcony
fucking
you can-
kid with a drone. Or
ooh, what if we put it in a upside like a big trash can with the clown? If anyone sees it from far, they'll think it's just the clown's head.
I can just
That
take
we're
it to
throwing out.
Sean and have him deal with it.
Consider throwing it into a trash can and setting it on fire.
I feel like you just want to set some shit on fire.
I really do.
We can do that with the clown later.
Yeah, where's the DA live?
But I'm not doing that with
There's got to be a
Excellent
file.
idea,
All the
Jilon.
movies they have like a one file room where all the
Yeah.
stuff is.
Can we go to the
Yeah,
library
at
of
City
Alexandria
fucking
of
Hall.
Baltimore?
or at the police station, which we're not going to gain access to at 3 a.m.
This is the idea phase. There's no bad ideas. You're just throwing stuff out to see what happens.
Okay. All right.
Mari could use acid blood on it.
What are we talking about? The head or
I
the
don't know, it's just- don't- I just don't want
Something
anyone to
just
forget that-
Throw
that-
it away and be like, "Why did I do that?" And then we'll be done.
Maybe we could summon an animal that could eat it. The head.
Can you summon animals?
No. But I also can't turn invisible. I can't see the future. I mean, as a
I
group, we
used to
have.
have a cat, but I'm sure it wouldn't want to be my friend anymore. I can't even keep my.
Can you
human
send it to
friends.
the Fey realm?
What?
I'm never going back there.
We'll just like open it and then throw it in.
The DA or the head?
You don't understand the
You're right.
whole never going back there. Also, I don't think I can.
You could eat it. The head.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna eat
assert
it.
dominance. Maybe that's what the prince's role is. That's why they say give us one head for each person.
No,
because
they
it's
say
like-
give us the head so that he's fucking dead. Because it's a Sabbat
Maybe
elder
we
that now
all
we don't
should
have to
give
deal
them a
with.
head. That could be really gross, but honestly, I wouldn't put him past.
It's not
whoever.
possible to eat the head to gain its power like Diablerie, is it?
I think you need the whole body for
need to
diablerie.
drain the body.
I mean, if it's fresh enough, the blood might abate some hunger. But I doubt it's that fresh. I don't know where they brought this guy from. I didn't really question it, honestly. They just handed me a head in a bag, and I was just like, yep, this seems normal, and rolled with it.
I mean, if it's not your head in the bag, better not complain.
It's basically what I was thinking.
So what are we doing now?
All right, so let's see, things on our plate.
Whatever the fuck is going on with Sean, I'm worried about him. You know, like.
I know, but he's got Mari with
help
him.
This guy and like.
He seems like he wouldn't ask for help if he needed it, and he might not even know that he needs it.
You
if he
don't
needs it.
fucking say.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yes, he is. He's a goddamn moron.
It's who disappeared? I'm looking around.
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Okay. It's like a
She got
puzzle.
bored. Yeah. This is about what 15 so minutes after Aya dropped for editing purposes.
So I will text Mari and just be like, everything cool? You need help? Be good? Okay, so we've dealt with the
Jeanette's
ghost.
computer just restarted, so she might be a little
Rip.
bit.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Speaking of those two, as you were texting, if they're okay, we can skip back to the drama nama.
Oh yeah, car ride interview.
So in the car, Mari and Sean.
Oh,
Driving with a deflated airbag in his lap.
No, her side, passenger side airbag. So after she got in, they're driving. So for about 3 to 5 minutes, it's just silence, like not even radio, just him driving and doing the forcing the. Can't breathe or don't need to breathe.
Just angry breathing.
Luke, Mari just kind of sits there, her arms crossed, and she says, sorry I yelled, but you are obviously going through something, and I think we should talk about it, and I know you don't want to talk about it, and there's a lot of stuff that I've never really wanted to talk about that I think you should talk about it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I've just been trying to figure out how to put it. I don't even know where to start.
Well,
Beginning.
you could start at the beginning.
Okay, well, what beginning? Are we talking like Genesis 1:1, or where are we talking?
As much as I would love to go through Bible verses with you, we can just skip that, go straight to why are you in this situation?
I am in this situation because I didn't know better. I was offered a quote unquote promotion for the people I was working for, her, and I got shot, drained of my blood, and turned into a vampire. And then I was told, hey, you're good with cars. Go to fucking Baltimore and take over the racing scene.
Okay. That doesn't sound very fun.
No.
No. And what's the means to the end?
God bless you,
What-
radio.
What's the point?
Larry, get out of the back seat.
God.
What was your question?
Why? What's the big thing with the racing scene?
It's just another piece of the puzzle, another well strategized move to gain control. Just any control.
Listen, I don't believe that anybody should have to. I was my dad's lackey for a really long time. I know I don't seem like it, but I was the person that he sent in to talk to people before they had a incident, and I didn't like doing that, and I don't like seeing other people under people's thumbs. So why do you have a choice? I'm guessing not, right?
At this point, no, it doesn't feel like I have much of a choice. Unless I want to end up dead again.
What's her name?
It is Millie Amato. She's from New York, from like, I think what I heard was like early 20th century, maybe late 19th century. That's
Why Baltimore?
no. I'm not part of that. I'm just a lackey. I do what I'm told. Because I've seen what happens when you don't do what you're told or you fail. I mean, you fucking heard what happens when you get fucking promoted.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing I've gleaned after many years of working for her is that she was burned or something by a group or whatever. She wasn't allowed in the all boys club. I don't know. And then so she's wants revenge. So she wants to be in control in some power. So she could whatever. I'm not allowed in the loop that far. I'm on a leash.
Cool. Do you have any desire to get off the leash?
Fuck. It just pulls over to the side of the road. I just want to be free, man. I just want to be able to do what I want to do. And I can't. When I thought I could, made the mistake of signing up for something that I just put me back on a fucking leash.
And did you think that we didn't want to help you, or did? Because we do. I at least do. So you should have told us something at least. I helped Cesare out of
tell
this
you
situation.
what exactly. Tell you that I'm in Baltimore for reasons I don't quite fully understand, and then rope you guys into my mess. Fucking rat out Liz to her, throwing her under the bus. That, oh yeah, the new prince, yeah, I know her. I can get you. I'll let you get close, boss, so you can manipulate her and move her around. I'm sure she'll fucking love that. Do you want me to lick the shit off your boot, ma'am? It's fine.
No, it's not
Don't.
fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Look, I don't. I think that there's a lot, and thank you for telling me finally. But it's just, I don't think that you think that I don't want any of these people to get hurt. That's the only thing that I have known throughout all of this, and that's you included. I don't want you to get hurt. And I think that if you want out of this, you're just going to have to trust us.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is I don't really want you guys to get hurt either. So you shouldn't be involved.
Have you seen the stuff that we've been involved in?
No, not really.
I mean, well, you've been told stories at least.
I forgot them.
Listen, my ex-girlfriend was taken and you almost killed to be used as a ritual to bring back an all-powerful necromancer, and that totally didn't fuck me up. And then Cozy got her leg really hurt really bad, and it now there's this with Robin. It's not gonna be the craziest thing that that we're gonna have to deal with. It's just something that we will all have to work towards. It's not gonna happen right now. I mean, but if you want to get out of this, then I at least am willing to help you. If you trust me.
don't know if I do. Starts the car. Continues driving. Wraps back around to the garage.
My, hmm. That's fine. If you ever do, or if you ever need a hug, you know where to find me. When she gets out of the car, she goes to her car, she starts the Porsche, and she leaves.
Sean leaves in his car, slamming the accelerator and going out to the hills, whatever.
What's that? So Mari's standing there. Larry just comes up.
Oh, Larry's talking to me?
Yeah, he's like, hey.
Hey, Larry.
So, you know, talk to the boss, eh?
I did.
Productive? He needs a friend.
I'm trying.
Perhaps
I
you're
just
not
don't
an
think
active-
that I'll get through to him.
It
I-
takes a lot. He's got a lot of walls. Just me and the crew. We want what's best for him.
I'm not gonna say anything that happened today to everybody else. I'm good at keeping secrets for the most part. Not about myself, but about other people.
Do you also need a hug?
Yeah.
Here's your hug. It's like, sorry, you might have a little grease on your face, but
That's fine. Don't get sent to the hospital for eating too much Jello anymore. All right, just
there's
take it slow.
I know it's just we have so much. I have to have soft things now, and stay away from that green celery stuff and Nutella.
I haven't made my known as Italian soup lately. I can make some for you if you want.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, it was an interesting time.
I'm gonna head back before people start worrying about me.
Understandable. All right, and then we cut to Sophia.
Man, I'm having a great night. This is great.
Yeah, kinetics still, right?
Yeah, having a good time dancing.
As you're dancing, a figure starts dancing up towards you. They're wearing like a hoodie with sunglasses and like a the shirt pulled up some. They're just like walk up to you. It's like, hey, yeah, your name's Sophia? Sophia?
Who's asking?
Me.
Yes, I meant more specifically, who are you?
Oh, name's Pavel.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Pavel.
Yeah. Since you're, voluntarily breathing with Blush for Life, you do smell some sour milk coming off of him.
Did you sit in something foul?
Not today. I just got a natural aroma.
I see. Well, at
Yeah.
least I'll know when you're coming.
Only when I want people to. Want to follow me up to my to the corner? Something I want to just talk to you. I know your I know our special circumstances. It's your condition.
That I'm anemic? Yes. Well, it's a family trait.
Yeah, I can help you with some medicine for that.
Sure.
Just dance.
Andrew, honey, I'll be back.
Like,
No, no.
"Oh,
That dance with him too, please. Show him some take care of him. And I walk away.
takes you over to the corner. He's like, all right. When he looks around,
Hello.
puts his sunglasses down, you see the like just bloody eye, like blood, not bloodshot, but like all the white's been replaced with blood. He's just like, hey, yeah, I'm Pavel. I'm the official shadow of the Camarilla, and you're new to the city and very young. Your John was telling me about that, so I'm offering my services for helping you out with the learning about the society of the kindred, what any questions you have, and teaching you about the city and everything, and grew into the music. But yeah, name's Val.
That's very nice of you.
That's my job.
It's so nice of John to look out for me like that.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
You two go way back?
Couple decades.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you need to procure certain things, they can help you with that too.
Okay.
I'm good at finding things. Mm-hmm.
So since you're the shadow, what are the best new rumors in town? What's the most interesting things going on?
Well, good gossipy rumors, that's more like the Herald or a Keeper of Elysium thing. But so I do know that there's a temporary prince in town, which is new.
I've heard of that, yes.
Oh yeah, you probably introduced yourself. Yeah.
I did. She's lovely.
Yeah. Couple old vampires have been moving through town. Actually, a lot of people coming into town lately. We're not sure what's caused the upswing.
Maybe this popular new club.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. One of the they don't like me coming in too often, or at least Jilon doesn't like me coming in too often. He thinks I stink up the place. I think I can see the disdain in his eyes when I get too close.
Oh, come on now. I think you're just overthinking it. I'm sure he thinks you're wonderful.
Yeah. I was actually hanging out with a group of with my coterie earlier, but they kind of were like, "Hey, can you leave for now?" Because I was just, I had this new thing where I learned to, trying to get the taste of certain alcohols and stuff, and just kind of spit it and stuff. So yeah, they're like, "Hey, you're making a mess." So I decided to come to a bar and do the same thing because you can spit on the floor here, and nobody gives a shit. They even have people to clean for you.
I don't know that that's entirely true. They probably give a shit. They're just are getting paid to clean it up. But if you do it too much, you might get thrown out of here.
Well, that's why I keep myself hidden when I need to.
Keep your so just random puddles of your spit show up on the floor? That's a little bit disgusting. I'm not going to lie.
It's a new thing. I was like, since we can't digest, I can't really eat or drink things. I was like, hey, if I can at least get the flavor, a little bit of flavor, and just blah.
Have you ever watched a Western, like an old movie?
Watched, yeah, I've watched those, yeah.
Did you live during that time too, by the way?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, in the movies, when they usually chew that chewing tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They already
do
have
you
it.
remember? Yes, but they have to spit it, and they have those things they call spittoons.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should invest in a portable spittoon for your little habit.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, just might get you kicked out of fewer
Mhm.
places.
Yeah, westerns were really big in my day when I was growing up. Like
Yeah.
musicals and westerns, that's everything. Sometimes I combine them.
Okay. I like musicals. I've seen a few in New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, movies during my growing up was just everything was either singing and musical or western on TV, and yeah, movies are a lot better nowadays.
They are. They are.
But
So,
nothing beats the
anything?
'80s.
Well, that's true. Anything else I should know, just in general, as somebody new to the city?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Tell you what. How about like tomorrow, the day after? I can introduce you to one of my coteries, and they can like one of the newer ones since I'm training them, and I can also train you, and we can all get together, and you can find maybe you can work out and join their coterie. I mean, as much as we're solitary predators and everything, having a group of people you can rely upon, I guess is a term, would be great. So I can introduce you. There's one that's fantastic. They're wonderful people. I love them very much.
It's not us. There's no way that's us. There's no way that's us.
Well, if John trusted to send you my way, then I'll trust your opinion and would love to meet your friends, especially this one that you're so tight with, that your dear friend.
Oh yeah, they are. They're indeed. Guys, they've been learning so much under my tutelage. They've just done so much for the city already. Yeah.
Really? Like
Mhm.
what?
Oh, they.
What am I walking into?
Oh, they are. They saved the city from pending apocalypse.
Wow.
Mhm. Oh, they have this weird polycall thing going on amongst them that I'm still trying to figure out.
Like they're all together?
I think most of them are. I'm not sure about the new one, but yeah, I think they're all like part of something.
Wow. I'm really loyal group there.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, they also are really big into clowns. Like they got this whole motif going on.
Oh, that's a little bit out of my wheelhouse, Pavel. Little bit. Clowns are a bit creepy.
They can
I
be,
would love
but
it if it's like all of this information, it's still not about us.
yeah. So
How much you want to bet he's just fucking trolling us?
they'll do something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Let's see. They have. Oh, one of them is attempting to become a famous actress.
Oh.
I've seen her not act at all so far, but
What
I'm
the
sure
fuck are
she
you
could.
talking about? I was in 3 plays.
Yeah, like
You
I
don't
know.
know he's talking about you.
It's like,
I'm sorry.
I mean, mainly because I just haven't watched anything they put on. But that's just me. I don't know. There's only certain kinds of plays that I'm really into. Like if it's not Cats or Sweeney Todd, I just can't really get myself into it. Oh, have you seen the new Cats movie?
No.
Oh, you need to
Literally
check it
has
out.
no taste.
No. I'm good, thank you. I'm waiting for the Wicked movie. I hear that they're going to split it into 2 parts.
That's Wicked.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Though so maybe not tomorrow, but day after maybe. Like I said, I'll meet
Would you like my card so that you can let me know?
I already know how to contact you. I'm good. I already got your card.
That's a little
John-
creepy.
John gave it to me.
I'm going to have to talk to him. No, that's fine.
Yeah, he left his wallet on the ground, and I picked up and gave it to him and took the card.
Okay. So, well, all right then. I'm going to let you get back to your business of being a shadow. Try not to spit anywhere people are walking.
Oh, that's the fun part, though. Like you spit and they just step in and swip. Whoop.
Okay. I'll watch out for your puddles.
No, I'm not gonna puddle you.
Sure. Charming. You have a great night.
You too. Nice to meet you.
You as well. I look forward to hearing from you.
You know it.
Walk away. Wow. That was a thing.
And she's like, "Hey, you made a new friend?"
Maybe a business thing later. I don't know. He has my card.
Seems like an interesting fella. I've seen him dancing a little bit on the dance floor. Yeah,
Don't get
he's-
too close. He's got a bit of a scent to him.
A lot of people do. Some people have been dancing for a while. The BO here is a little strong.
This is a little bit past that. I think he might have sat in something and he hasn't washed his pants. So, just yeah.
I don't know how he got in here then.
You know, sometimes the bouncers do look the other way and people slip in.
So, yeah, having fun. And as you're dancing goes on, let's see. I'm trying to think. We'll switch one last time to the group in the coterie house as you're discussing what to do. Coterie house, the community center.
All right. So I still haven't heard from Mari or Sean. I will text Sean as well and ask if everything is all right, if he needs any if he needs any help. We could reach out to that King of Bums guy, see if we can learn more about that. I also could set up a meeting with that other Ventrue. I think she has about as much reasoning as I do to get involved with local politics, and getting an idea of what she's involved in might help.
And I guess so.
I mean, you don't have to come.
Yes, I do.
Isn't it getting late?
I mean, we can do it tomorrow. Yeah, what time of night is it, Kevin?
Well, it's probably only about an hour or so to sunrise soon.
Okay. I will message Sophia. And say something like hi, I think that it's about time that we, let's see, if you're able to, I'd love to meet up soon and get to know you better. Perhaps at my club Kinetic. I feel like we should get to know each other a little better. Maybe tomorrow.
There's a little bit of a wait. And then you get back. Is this Elizabeth? Question mark. Because I didn't have
Oh,
your,
that's
you
right.
never gave me your contact info.
I would have known that. I would have. Yes, this is the next message after that would have said this is Elizabeth. Probably like a slight delay because you're in a warehouse.
I am. So you get a response that says, I'd be happy to meet with you. I've seen your club. It's very nice. Just send me a time that's good for you. I look forward to it, Lady Caldwell.
Lady, oh my god.
Will do. And then to the rest of you guys, do you remember how we were supposed to reach out to the King of Bums? Don't we have a phone number for him? We do. We have an email and a phone number. I guess I can call him and see what time he wants to meet, and then we can meet around with Sophia a different time of then.
Yeah, sounds like
So,
busy. A lot going on.
I mean, it's a very busy couple of evenings. We have so much going on, guys.
Should
I
we
feel like we
triage
just
it? None of it can wait though either.
that's the thing. We don't all have to be there. Like I can go talk to Sophia. Some of you guys can go talk to Alan.
Hmm.
Um,
And we're talking to him about the smuggled explosives and what Robin's plan may be with him.
correct. So I will call the King of Bums, Alan.
Alright, and you don't receive a message before the night ends, though.
Okay. I guess I'll just leave a message with like my contact information and saying that we're looking to have a meeting. And then I'll text Sophia and let her know that I'll let her know a time when we get let her know a time tomorrow evening. Apologies, but things are quite busy lately.
You get a response, please don't ever apologize.
Makes you look weak.
To flirt with you. Like
Princess,
Nothing
don't
from
apologize.
I'm assuming that Mari and Sean are okay.
Mari, are you dead? Kisses. Cozy. I feel like she sends her this literally every night.
Give me a minute, I'm driving.
She's not dead, so there we
Oh,
go.
You don't have
God.
hands free in
Okay.
that Porsche of yours?
Not the text.
Yeah, you can.
You know, studies have shown that speaking on the phone, even without hands, is the same as distracting as holding the phone.
Yeah, but considering half the coterie had to be reminded to put their fucking seatbelt on.
Alright, Mom, calm down.
Okay,
We're fucking.
Mom put out so many fires tonight.
That's a weird thing to call your girlfriend.
You're creature of the undead. Calm down.
This is your new job, by the way. It's your first day as princess, and
It's
This
fucking
is it.
exhausting.
they're easing you
I
into it.
bet. That's why I do.
I don't know how Ebenezer deals with this shit.
He's probably not doing all this coterie nonsense. He's probably mostly just doing
Yeah, he probably doesn't have like the whole like ghost and whatever the fuck is going on with Sean and the
Probably a
drama
little
of
bit of that.
whatever is going on with Sophia.
plus he has like 100 years more experience.
Yeah. You're just getting
too.
started, baby. Don't even worry about it.
You can't expect the first time you do something it to be good. You just have to learn as much as you can from it.
It's true. What I did my first play, it was a hot mess. I vomited literally on stage. On the
It's a
other
weird
actor,
play.
it was really bad.
It was
Did
probably
you
an
have to do that
accident.
in every time you did the play?
No, that was not on purpose.
Oh, it could have been a bold choice, I'd say.
Cinderella did not have it coming.
I mean, they redo that story a lot. They could have all sorts of stuff going on.
I don't think that they wanted the prince to vomit on her.
Nobility is just like us. It's important to remember that.
Jilon, I like you for looking on the bright side.
Oh boy.
And with that, we will be stopping as everyone goes to wherever they need to in order to sleep for the day as the sun going to rise.
I think Liz is we've still got like another little bit, so she'll head back to her apartment.
Oh, okay.
Sophia will as well. not to Liz's, to her own.
I want to see this. That would be way more interesting.
And before the night is out, Liz is going to work on her art project a little bit more.
All right.
Cozy
So,
brushes up her blue wig. And sends Liz a good night text.
She'll send it back.
okay. So with that, we end for the night. Thank you for joining us. Let us go around. So let's start with Jeanette. Any kind of plugs of anything coming up that's important? Remembering that this is recorded and it's every 2 week kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll just plug. I've got my Twitch channel, Uncanny_Adventures. We are currently playing Skull and Shackles over there every other Sunday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes we play Cthulhu. At some point, we will again. Also, you can find some past content on my YouTube. I've got a Patreon, and you can follow me on Twitter. And that's pretty much what I have going on.
All right.
Hey everybody, my name is Aya Golder. You can find me at all the places as such. I do art, so if you want some cute art commission, please go DM me there or wherever. I do like making it. And I have a game. It's called Saffron Academy. It's a lot of these lovely people were either on it or are in it, and right now a lot of they're going to visit somebody's family, so it's gonna be fun on a button. I'm keeping it vague because technically speaking the next 2 things are saying somebody's family, so go check that out. And that's on Fraction Moon D&D every other Thursday. So the same week that this comes out is when we stream the game 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. I got that.
Okay.
Right in one. Hey.
Yeah. Good. Callie.
Do you like long frogs? Anyway,
Long frog return.
I run a game. It's called Unwritten. It happens every other Tuesday. I and Reese are in it, and our friends Vex and Dylan are in it. And something happened last session. A few things happened last session. Possibly next session, you might be able to see the VOD for it when this comes out on Fractured Moon D&D. But it was like a Groundhog Day situation. We're gonna follow up with the Groundhog Day situation next time, and who knows what's gonna happen with Long Frog. If you want to know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Why did that happen?
If you want to know what's going on, please watch our game every other Tuesday on Fractured Moon D&D. Anyway, that's it for me.
All right. So, Katrina.
Hi. So let's see. After this, the day after this airs, our next Power Rangers episode will be going up. They now go up on every Tuesday and Thursday until they are fully caught up. We have a couple more. We have like I think 8 episodes total. But we finished it now. I just have one more that I have to edit. But excited for it. So keep an eye here on Crow and Chimera for that. And we have some other games that are coming up pretty soon. Hopefully, that will be also posted here, but I'll let Kevin talk about that some more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, on this channel, you'll be noticing once Power Rangers and our usual thing, the Power Rangers 8 episodes that should be completed. That you'll notice that Dishonored is missing a couple episodes weekly because of certain
Life stuff.
certain life things with people. We have missed a couple sessions, unfortunately, but we will hopefully get back into it. But we also have 2 new shows, hopefully not too distant future. A Mage the Ascension called Chantry House of Baltimore. Which should be that one. I'm not quite sure when the first one is because we have to wait for some other games to end. And then the other one is another Power Rangers game, Insect Knights, which I believe 3 people in this group are going to be regulars in, and that's going to be airing some point. We will be starting that hopefully in a week or 2. Again, depends on when something ends, but they will be showing up soon. So, yay. Yeah. So, with that, unless there's something else from anyone else in the channel that has something new that I'm not aware of. All right. So, with all of that, hope you all had a bloody good time.
Keep being heroes.
Bye.